Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and boy do we have a lot of crafting to get done today, and hopefully get ourselves an airship. Hopefully you guys are ready. Our work is going to be to go towards the airship. I want to get some flights, so a little bit of flight. It's not going to be that hard to get it, but we do need to make a bunch of these plates. Oh man, that thing broke. Yeah, this stone anvil thing. I didn't know that could break. That's interesting. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make a bit more of this. Just like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it was. There we go. And yeah, we're just gonna keep working on this. We need to make 2 of these basic crafting tables, which is not that difficult. We do need to get some of this stardust though, but we can also double it here. We do have redstone and we do have glowstone, so that should not be an issue. I do have my glowstone over here somewhere. There it is. Here's my glowstone. And I do have the astral sorcery stuff in here as well. Right here, 6 star, there we go. All the stardust we can need because we're gonna be making this luminescence with the redstone. So yeah, you can see we can make a bunch of this stuff. Once we have some gunpowder, which I know we have a bunch of as well. We've killed a lot of creepers, guys. But yeah, look at this. That's 12. That's quite a bit. I think that's going to help us at least get both of these done. If not, I'm going to go search around for some more of this. If not, I may have to build this thing, unfortunately. We can do this. It's just going to require star metal ingot, which is kind of a pain to get. If you guys don't remember, this guy right here is kind of a pain. I'll have to find more stardust. I do know where more's at, so that shouldn't take too long. But anyways, we're going to be working towards this. So, 2 iron rods. Iron rods are pretty easy to get. We just need plates. Right now I'm working towards getting this. So we have a lot of hammering to do. That's basically what we're working on. And I gathered some sticks because all it takes is some stone and we get more hammers. So I'm hammering down as many plates as I can, and I should come back whenever I have all this done. All right, guys, so I need to go ahead and craft this thing. What in the world is this? A frozen skeleton? I've not seen that mob before. Whoa. Okay. He must have touched some of the starlight. But yeah, we can go ahead and craft this thing. Let's go ahead and get that going. We're going to have to make this thing because we are going to need more starlight, or we're going to need more of the dust. And you can see here, take a look here. Basically it does the resonating things, but it also, we can go over pretty far, where it does a lot of really cool things. So we're going to work on that. But right here, crushed quartz, which we get from grinding of nether quartz, we can use that. This right here. But we also have to build an altar for it. So we're going to work on that when it becomes daytime. All right, guys. So let's get this structure built for this thing. So as you can see, here's what the structure looks like. We also need a block of lapis. This one's kind of hard to kind of determine what is what. But I can tell you these blocks right here, those are actually the walls. These guys, the ruined marble. The bottom section is normal marble. So we'll keep that in mind as we're building down here. But yeah, it should look something like this, the bottom section anyways. We're going to have this cleared out. You don't have to have this section cleared out per se. Because if we take a look here, this is basically where the fluid's going to set. And then right above it is going to be everything else. So this actually needs to be filled in. But we'll do that shortly. I'm actually going to leave it for right now. I had dirt, but I put it all in my bag. But right here, that's where this is going to go. And same with right here. If you just build up, this is all going to be this type of marble, the ruined stuff. And I am building it up one from here. So it's going to be the same height as this one. So it should look pretty good. All right. And then the outside, the outskirts of it, this is going to be something different. So it's going to be the actual marble arches, which a lot of this structure is marble arches. So just like this. And you leave one side blank, and you should be good. Just like this. Looks fairly nice. And then this block actually is lapis. Goes right there. Perfect. Oh, we're missing one block on the marble arch. Okay, so we need some pillars, right? That's what it said. We need pillars, looks like 2 high, right? Or 1 high? I think that's a 2 high pillar. Right? It's kind of hard to see, but I do believe it is, because this is actually a block in size. So we're going to need 8 pillars, right? 8 of those. And they actually go on a block. So we can make these any block we want, really. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go with the engraved. I think that looks kind of nice. But this block is not required. You do not have to use this block here. This is just a support beam for these guys. As you can see, just like that. Perfect. Now the hard part, because a lot of this is the marble arch. Like almost all of this is going to be the marble arches. And it's kind of a pain because of the way that they actually get placed. You have to do support blocks through the whole thing. Oh wait, this block right here. So we need 4 of the chiseled marble, and that should be it. 4 of the chiseled marble, and then we're done. We're done with chiseling. No more. I am going to need to slime sling up. Or actually, why am I doing this? I can just claw. I have climbing. I have climbing claws. I keep forgetting I have these. There we go. So that should actually make it a little bit easier. Yeah, chiseled marble just like this. All along the top. There we go. And now this is like its own pattern. So we need to go up one, and do that for all of them. So placement block, up 1. Move that block. Placement block, up 1. Remove that block. We do that for all of them. And then of course we meet in the middle. Pretty simple. All right, so the structure is complete. It should look like this whenever you are done. And then you just place this guy right here. Now, the only other thing that we need to get this to work is buckets. And buckets of this stuff. Lovely liquid starlight. And I don't know if we have enough, but we will need to definitely have more. You can put light wells around here as well. That'll actually help, so you have some at your disposal. But there we go. Look at this. Just slowly fill this up. Make sure you get it all around. And yeah, I'm not actually going to have enough liquid starlight, but luckily it's becoming nighttime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some crystals. Just plop them things on there. You can actually connect pipes underneath the light wells if you wanted to, and have them go to storage. But as you can see, we can take some of the crystals. These things do produce quite a bit of light, or liquid starlight. See, this little altar doesn't look too bad, right? Let's get some of this on here. These guys should produce fairly fast. I think that's all of it, right? That's all of the liquid starlight I have. So yeah, I basically have to wait. I think you can do this during the day. It's no big deal. Ooh, that guy right there. Oh no. That did give me night vision when you step in it, but... Can you not? Please get back. That thing is trying to kill me. Look at the... Man, everybody's after me today. Ow. Get out of here. But yeah, basically I need to get the rest of the starlight out, and we should be good. As soon as I have a bucket's worth. I'm going to actually need some obsidian. Like, this is the first time I've actually needed to get obsidian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just mine up these obsidian tiles that are here. They're just randomly placed for this, like, altar-looking thing. It's just kind of decorative. But it's part of that structures mod. But yeah, I can chisel this stuff back. It's no big deal to chisel this stuff. So, we're going to use it because we're going to use it to pretty much automate the grindstone. So that way we don't have to sit there and hover over the grindstone and wait for the items to drop. The items will actually just be teleported into a chest. Because we're going to make an ender hopper. So yeah, this should be enough. 6 is plenty. Let's go ahead and pop this in here. Look at that. We can get our obsidian. And we're good. So I'm going to head back and we're going to set this up. Alright, so you will need to grab 1 wither dust for this. This process to happen. And what we're going to make is the ender hopper. So we are going to need to make a hopper. That's fine. But this right here. So let's go ahead and make an unstable ender pearl. And the rest of it is just a hopper. I'm pretty sure we have a... I forget. Is it copper or bronze? It's a bronze gear. That's right. I always forget which one it is. So yeah, we can just throw this in here. Let's get our bronze gear going. And then we should be good. We should be able to cast this thing out. This goes pretty fast. And iron plates, right? Bam, throw these in here. We'll get the iron plates going. No time at all. Make sure my bag is... And that should be it, right? That should be everything we need. And this is going to make automation for that grindstone so much easier. So there's our bronze gear. Let's grab some wood. We'll make 2 chests. 4 chests. We'll make whatever we need. There we go. Hopper. And now we have an ender hopper and we have a chest. So these ender hoppers are really nice because down here I just have, you know, stuff going everywhere. I'm actually going to leave that there. And what I'm going to do, place a chest right here. And place this on top. Maybe. There it goes. And it should pull those items in. Look at that. It just pulled all those items that it dropped in. And now we have the crushed quartz going in here. Not sugar. Sugar came from the sugar cane. So there's all the crushed quartz. So it's working on it. Oh, it already milled all of it up. Perfect. So now we can use this as an example so I can show you what this crushed quartz does. So let's go ahead and head up here. What we can do, place a crushed quartz on top of here, get our wand, and activate it. And as you can see, all the particles are going to come out of here. You're going to kind of wrap around, do something fancy. And you want to keep a lookout because you'll notice when a source of the liquid starlight gets consumed. I hope this doesn't consume one like every single time. But it did. It consumed this source block right here. So way to fix that. There you go. But we also ended up getting another stardust. So yeah, you just have to set here. And this is how you're going to get your stardust from now on. It's a lot easier to do it this way. And believe me, well worth it. Well worth your time. So that way we can get to this airship. I don't think we're going to be able to get it today in this full episode. But we're going to be able to get close to getting it. I do believe. Because there's a lot to it. There's definitely a lot to it. But once we get it, it's going to make travel so much easier everywhere. Because we'll be able to fly. Especially in the nether. We'll be able to fly in the nether, I do believe. But yeah. If you can't get it to activate, that means a source, like right here, is missing. So, like I said before, there we go. You have to fix it. And then it'll activate, and then you'll see the particles again, and it should start working. Alright guys, so I do believe I have most of this stuff ready to go. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 16 in total for this one. So I need 13, right? So yeah. 13 left. I need 13 of these So let's go ahead and make this. So I need 13 left to make this tier crafting table. So there's that. And then I just need iron block, which I'm working on. There we go. And what else? Everything else I think is just about fine. I did end up setting up some more light wells over here to just generate lava. These guys are generating lava, and they work really good at night. So if you leave these going, you're going to pretty much have lava all the time. So yeah, you can just keep throwing that that molten stuff that you get in the nether in there, and it'll keep generating it. I think netherrack also works, but that stuff works really good. So we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. 2 crafting tables, which I think, bam, we can get up really, really quick. And actually, 2 crafting tables is just for this one. We actually need 2 of these. So this is our first one. So there's that. We need to make 2 more, though. So we actually need another block of iron, correct? There we go. And we need another one of those. Oh, I forgot about that. That might actually cost us a little bit more, right? No. There we go. So this one's a little bit more advanced. This requires gold rods, which we don't actually have gold rods yet. We can make them, though. It requires a block of gold. So this is what we're going to be getting into. We need, what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these things. So we need 8 more of the luminescence, which we have, which is perfect. We just need to get some gold rods. So I'm going to work on getting some gold rods. I do have plenty of gold right here. I do need gold for each section. So I'll be breaking down some gold blocks and I'll be back. All right, so now we should be able to make this section. And I think we've almost gotten everything, right? There's the advanced crafting one. Then we need a regular blank slate. Okay, so that's not too difficult. And a block of gold. And we almost have the, there we go. Here's the crafting table. Extreme crafting table gold. Awesome. So this is the crafting table that we will actually have to make some really advanced recipes in. So you can go here. Perfect. Yeah, this is a pretty large crafting table. But if we take a look at the airships right here, we need to make an airship core. This guy is not too difficult because we already have the engine. We just need to take the iron and make the iron plates and platinum gears. Platinum gears are not going to be too difficult. Let's go ahead and start actually getting the platinum gears. Here's our engine. I have the platinum over here. Platinum. So this is how much platinum we're going to need. We'll just get that melted down in here. Of course, I'll have to grab a bucket of lava, of course. Just to kind of get this thing up and running. There we go. And this is going to produce, this is going to get all that stuff going. We'll get our platinum gears. Now, that is just one part. We need 2 airship engines. So we'll need some more steel leaf gears. We'll need some of this redstone alloy plate. And everything else seems pretty easy. Fiery rods is just 1 ingot, fiery ingot, which we still have. We still have some fiery left over. So that shouldn't be too hard. We have enough for 6, I do believe. Yes, we have 7 fiery tiers left over, so that should be okay. This is going to be pretty interesting. So this is where I'm actually, that's why I set up the automation earlier. We need to take all this hemp that we've been gathering up over the period of time, and we're going to throw this in here, guys. This has just got to get grinded up. We've got to get that process, so it's just going to take some time. And it should be done fairly quick. And everything else should work fine for us. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to having flight, guys. The main thing is getting the airship core, which looks harder than it is. It's really not that difficult to set up. Then we also need the airship frame, which we need these logic chips, which are pretty simple. We need to get started on this redstone alloy, though. I might need to do that. So this is 1 redstone, 1 glowstone, and then Constantine. Constantine is 1 nickel to 1 copper. So nickel is one of those things that I said before you don't get much of. This is how much nickel we have. I think, though, this might be enough. So we need to actually grab some copper. I think it was 13, right? 13 to 13. We'll mix those together in here. Say this should be done. Just cast out the last ingot of iron. And we'll get all of this mixed together. We'll turn this off so that way it all combines. And then we'll worry about mixing the, what was it, redstone? Redstone, let's see, right here. Glowstone and redstone to it. So we'll actually need 13 glowstone and 13 redstone. 13 redstone and 13 glowstone. We'll grab the glowstone, I think, is in my bag. No, actually, oh, it went in the chest. It went back to its chest when I stored it earlier. There we go. So that should be pretty good. We'll throw these in the chest as well. This will, of course, melt down as soon as this is done. It'll all blend together, and we should get what we need. We should get, there's the Constantine. And then the last bit here is going through. And hopefully that'll blend everything together and we'll get exactly what we need. The nickel and copper, of course, are combining. And it's looking pretty good, guys. Okay, so I have been prepping a lot of stuff, going through a lot of different things. As you can see, I've got stuff prepped here. But we need to prep some other things. I want to get a windmill up and running. We have to have this thing to be able to get the airship. Because we have to actually press some metals that we can't actually do otherwise. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 32 of these. I think this is the recipe for it. And I think it's like this. Yes, to make 8 windmill blades. And once we have 8 of those, we can actually add iron to it to be able to get a windmill. And we need to make a kinetic dynamo as well, which we're going to work on. We're going to get that up and running. But I need 1 piece of iron. Let me grab my iron here. And we can go ahead and make the windmill, which is perfect. Pretty easy to do. Doesn't take too much to actually get this thing. But as you can see, we got a windmill. It's actually part of our advancements. So let's take a look in here. And we need a kinetic dynamo. This thing is pretty easy to make. I've already got all of the copper plates ready to go. The only thing we need to do is get my scissors wherever I put them. I don't know why I keep forgetting where I put my handy dandy scissors. There they are. And what we need to do is snip all of these down into copper wire. Pretty easy there. And then we're gonna grab some redstone. We'll get some more iron. And we'll go ahead and get this guy crafted up. Right? So each one of these cables requires a stick. Let's get one of those. And that should be 36 of those. Then we need some redstone, iron. I keep forgetting I need 1 more piece of iron. And this is going to get us some power. Early game. Perfect. You can't beat early power, guys. You just can't. Okay, so... Oh, I made 2 of them. Oops. Anyways, we don't need 2 of them right now. That was a mistake, but we can use that one later for like a battery or something like that. That is fine with me. Okay, so what we can do right here, I can actually set the windmill up, which is pretty cool. So there's that. Let's throw the windmill blade on there, and we got some power, guys. Sweet. The only thing we have left to do is cook down some terracotta, which I'm working on. Right here, I do have some clay pressed down. And I know today's episode may feel like I'm rushing, but I have a very limited time span today. and I chose a very big project. So yeah, I have a limited time to be able to get this episode out, but oh well. We have plans to go to Chuck E. Cheese. How cool does that sound? Bringing all my kids and stuff. So yes, I'm also working on getting my cactus done as well. I need a bunch of this cactus. So me farming it is exactly what I've been trying to do. By the way, this has been working flawlessly. Look how much hemp fiber we have. I think that's going to be plenty of hemp fiber to be able to get the balloons up and running. But yes, I'm just been getting my cactus going. There's a lot of other stuff I've been prepping up. I think all of this is done. All my steel leaf stuff's done. All of my rods are done, fiery rods. The only thing left to do is get this power hooked up. So that's why I was getting the terracotta done. And let's see, we need connectors, low voltage connectors. We should be good there. Did I ever finish off my steel? I didn't. So here we go. So I'm going to place these in here, get my last few parts done. Did that get me 3 or did that only get me? I pulled one back, didn't I? Of course it did. There we go. We'll just make another hammer. By the way, if you wonder where I got the monocle came from some random mob that looked like a normal person, normal character. And for some reason, he dropped a monocle. So we need the steel scaffolding because we're going to be making a press today. Let's actually get a heavy machine block. So I should have everything for this. There's the electrum that I've been working on. Also, I need pistons. 2 pistons. And then I also need copper. So, we should be able to make these fairly quick. There we go. And voila, we have a heavy engineering block. We actually need to make a redstone engineering block. So all we need is the vacuum tubes. I have the vacuum tubes right here that we made last episode. There's the redstone engineering block. Now, we're waiting on the terracotta, which is perfectly fine. That should be enough now. I think we can now make this. Also, I need some leather. Because I need to make a conveyor belt. And we should be able to make some conveyor belt. I need to just keep some iron on me. I keep going back for iron. We'll just keep it on me. Conveyor belt. We'll get those going. There we go. So now we have our conveyor belts done. We're ready to go, guys. I think we are. All we got to do now is make the connectors and stuff like that. Let me actually clear. Did not mean to do that. That was a horrible idea. Cannot believe that just happened. Now I have to go through and search every single chest for all my items. Alright, so let's get back to making this. Can't believe I did that. Can't believe I pushed that button. So, this will make our connectors, and this will make the relays, I do believe. I think it's lower. There we go. That'll make the relays. We don't need that much. We just need a connector. 2 connectors, basically. And then we need to build this multi-block, which makes sure I have everything. Steel scaffolding, heavy engineering block. I need my hammer. And then we should be good. We should be good, ready to build this. I'm going to actually wait till it's daytime and I'll be back. All right, so let's go ahead and build our press. Shouldn't be too hard to get this thing going. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get this thing set up. We should need our steel scaffolding. And then we'll need the redstone engineering block, just right here. Kind of a wonky texture, look at that. And then we're going to need a piston here, and then on top of that, a heavy engineering block. And then on the side, we need to add those conveyor belts going in the direction that we want the stuff to go in. So, should be this direction. Just like that, right? They're not animated for some reason, but that's okay. As you can see, they do go in this direction. Same with this way. They're pulling in that direction. Okay, perfect. And then we hit this right? I think that's correct. Maybe I have this backwards. I probably should check my manual. Oh, goodness. Check the manual. Okay, so I do have it right. Am I hitting it in the wrong place? Oh, you cannot form this multi-block. Further progression is required? What? Why would they have an option to get to the airship if you can't actually get to the airship? This is confusing to me, guys. Okay. So let's take a look at the airship. Okay, airship. We can make everything here, but the blaze rods. We can't make blaze rods any other way unless it wants us to get into the materialization, which means completely completing that mod. I think something's wrong here. Wonder why I can't form that multi-block. That's weird. Is it because I don't have this unlocked? So weird. Okay, so it does form. That was so weird, guys. I just had to kind of go on this side and rotate it, and as soon as it was facing down, I clicked in the middle and it worked. So weird. It said you can't form the multi-block, but you're able to do so. So I think I can add it onto the bottom. I think like that. And then add a connector to the top. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, the connection's obstructed. So what I can probably do is try this. Maybe up here to here. Connect here to here, here to here. I hate how these connections are... they don't work properly. I should... be able to pop it there, maybe. And this should not be obstructed. There we go. So now we have some power running to this guy. It'll slowly build up over time. We need to make some presses first, and we also need to make a blueprint for that. All right, so I went ahead and made the actual, the press part, the blueprint for the press. Apparently it goes like this, and we need our cutters, and then we can cut any shape. So I'm gonna go with this mold for right now, because that's the only one we need for the blaze. And then we should be able to actually make the blaze rods, and I think that's literally the last piece we need before we can make the airship. Okay, so that is the last piece. I throw that there, and we just get some blaze powder from our chest over here. Just like that. 8 of those should end up, over time, making 2 blaze rods. Like this. There's 1 rod. There's 2 rod. Perfect. Oh man, the satisfaction of getting that, guys. All that work just for this. 2 blaze rods. If we look at the airship. We take a look at how the airship is actually going to be formed. We have this right here. As you can see, this is the actual the thing you throw down to get the airship going. The airship frame requires these logic chips. That's the only thing I have yet to make because I'm just waiting for the cactus. These, they don't require that, but the engine actually requires 2 blaze rods, and that's it. Everything else we have, so we're fixing to start crafting these things. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. All right, guys, so I'm making the last components for this thing. I need 11 of these sheets. So 11 of these. I do believe it's exactly 11. 4 of these ropes. I need some regular string, which I think I have. Need 8 of those. That should get me this in the extreme crafting table, right? I'm missing 2 more of the paper with the hemp fibers. So I just need 1 more stack of hemp fibers, and then I should be good for that. We have so much hemp fiber, it's unbelievable. So we've almost got this entire airship done, guys. This is unbelievable how nice this is going to work out. Okay, so 2 of those. That will get us in the extreme crafting table this. So there's our airship balloon. Then we're going to need these. But before I get that done, I do want to craft the actual frame for the boat itself. Or the, I guess you would call cabin, whatever you want to call it. Do need some iron. We are going to make a minecart. There's a minecart. And we're going to make these logic chips. We only need 4 of them. And then we can actually make the airship frame. So that's done. Now we need to make the actual engine, which is the core, which requires all of these items, which I do have on me, which is awesome. These are platinum gears. Just remember, this is, like I said, it was really easy to kind of get these items. There we go. We have that done. And then, last but not least, we need to make 2 of these, which are going to require the tiny coal engines. These are the last bits and bobs that I have to make. Out of everything that I've done, I actually missed those. So 1, 2, 3. We're just going to smash this like everybody smashes that like button. Look at that. Grab these. Perfect. Awesome. And then, yeah, it should be just making the coal. And was it 2 pistons? I think it was for the little tiny engines. Yes. So we'll make 2 of these furnaces. And everything else should sort of fall into place. I totally skipped those. I didn't even see them things. And there we go. So we should be able to craft this thing now, right? Minus the redstone block, which we need 2 of. And I'm super excited, guys. There's 1. There's 2. Look at our whole inventory just cleared out all of a sudden. And guys, this V1, we have to craft the actual V1 airship. Open the GUI to see upgrades and stuff like that. The V1 is this thing. And we're missing leads. That's the only thing we're missing is some leads. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. So yeah, we're just gonna throw some leads together. I can't believe that. This is so funny that that's the only thing for preventing me from actually making this is the leads. Where is my scalping tool or scalpel tool, whatever you call that thing? Knife, work blade. I don't know. You use it for tanning leather. So yeah, I should be able to convert this over. And this gets turned into this with string. I always forget this recipe because we don't use it that much. And there we go. That's that many leads. We need 1 more. And there we go. That should be the last bit for our airship. Guys, we now have flight. I'm not exactly sure how this flight works because I've never used it before. I'm pretty sure we need some kind of fuel, so like coal. I'm pretty sure is how it works. So let's find an open area to kind of place this thing. So it says, hold shift, then right click to throw this item and unleash the airship within. Shift. There she blows. How cool looking is that, guys? And then the actual menu says, open the GUI to see what you can upgrade to customize the look of your ship. You open the GUI by popping in here. Okay, so you can enter it by right-clicking it. And I'm sure there's a hotkey under controls. Let's see, GUI. What's the name of the mod? I have to just look at it for a second. It says no fuel. I need to figure out... Oh, don't do that, by the way. I don't know what I just did, but I broke it. I broke everything. I just picked it up. Why? Don't do that, by the way. Don't pick up your airship. That's dumb. Okay, so apparently while we're in here, we can hit J. Oh, J is of course going to be mixed with other things. So we'll go to Options, Control, Category. J. That needs to be changed to something else. We'll set it to that's A. We'll set this to some other key that I know we have. It's like every key is set to something. Right. Maybe this will open it up and work. I don't know, but that we do need. There we go. Okay, so that opens it up. So yeah, we see our fuel needs to go in here. Now we have fuel. This says upgrade. So we can actually upgrade things. We can change our appearance. Balloon color later on. Modules. Okay. Main menu. So right now we have fuel. I put 64 in here. It's running through the fuel. And we can now take off, guys. And it's not very fast. But we do have flight, guys. Is this as high as we can go? I'm holding space. It looks to be as high as it can go. For right now, at least. Look how cool this looks, though. I'm not gonna lie, this is steampunk as it gets. Especially with the monocle. How cool is that? You lean, it's got like leans to turn. That's super cool, guys. This mod is very interesting, to say the least, and it fits very well with immersive engineering. So I was taking a look here because it looks like 75 is our max height that we can go up to. So upgrading our balloon would probably be one of the better things to do. So a tier 1 upgrade requires this balloon stuff, which doesn't look too hard to actually get. So the upgrades aren't that bad, to be honest. We already made the logic chips already. It would just require the balloon, another balloon, which is okay. But yeah, okay. So I do like this. It does show that we basically have, what, 11 minutes of flight time? Is that correct? I think that's the estimated time. We have like 11 minutes of flight time. That is super cool that it even tells you that. It is very slow. But, guys, it's flight. What are you complaining about? Now, to descend, the key for descend is X. And to ascend is space. So, yeah, we can't go any higher than this, though. We are setting at max elevation right now. But boy, is this awesome. Still, I really think it was worth all the crafting we just did to get this thing. Super cool, guys. I hope you guys make this for yourself. And if you do, I highly recommend you hop on the Discord and send some of those screenshots my way, man. We have a channel dedicated just for screenshots. It's called the Image Gallery. You guys can hop on there, talk about your screenshots, share them with others. Yeah, form of discussions, man. The Discord is awesome. We are really rocking it on there here lately. But yeah, look at this. I mean, you just, even while you're ascending, you can actually hit shift and you can walk on this. It's going to descend as you do that and land in that place. But man, this is super cool. I think there's a way to repackage this thing I don't remember though. But yeah, this is awesome. Okay, so yeah, you hit it to get it to pop back out, and then you get your fuel back. Yeah, and then you just throw this thing like a Pokeball. You just throw this thing on the ground and you're good to go. Man, this has really been really interesting, guys. It's kind of cool. Look at that. Wow. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.
Let's go!